This video was very kindly sponsored by Tokyotreat and Sakuraco. Okay, so, how are you doing? I have no idea how to start today's chat or whatever because I'm a little jittery. I should probably start off by talking to you about what I'm doing in the video. I'm drawing one of my original characters. His name is Bleu. I don't know how to describe him. I know he's my own character, but I kind of know them in my head. I know what they're like. But when it comes to really describing them, that's when I kind of struggle. I'm not sure why. So he's more of like a quiet type of character. He's kind of like on the side, reading books most of the time or playing video games with my other characters that I have not introduced yet. So you might see them in the future. They all kind of live in a dorm. There's 7 of them. Bleu is one of the softer characters, and he likes to bake, he likes plants, he likes cats, but he's allergic to them. He's so much more than that, but I just cannot talk today. So I was actually gonna use the footage you see here for a Q&A. This was supposed to be like an hour-long chill draw with me where I talk to you, but then, unfortunately, one of the files disappeared, and I don't know, I have like no one else to blame but myself. I have a feeling I might have accidentally deleted it. I'm not sure why, but most of the time while I'm editing, I often like delete things to save up on storage. What you see here, what you see right now, is whatever's left of the footage. So moving on to other things, you've probably already seen a few clips at the beginning of this video, but we have a corgi now, which is insane to me because I've actually been like wanting a corgi for such a long time, and it still hasn't really like, I don't know, settled in my brain that we have one. Most of my time lately has been occupied by just taking care of this dog. I'm trying to not talk too loudly at the moment because she's finally asleep, and she can get really playful and loud when she's not. So Sushi is actually the first dog that I am trying to really like take care of on my own. Well, not on my own, my brother's here and we're taking care of her together. I've had dogs before. She isn't my first puppy. I was super young when I had my first puppy. Unfortunately, she has moved on to dog heaven now, but I was super young, so I wasn't actually the one who was like cleaning up her poop or feeding her all the time. I was mostly in school the whole day, but now I'm studying at home for most of the time, so if there's like a certain smell during the day, I already know I have to go over there and clean some stuff up. And that's honestly what I've been doing the past 2 weeks. She's actually grown quite a bit since we got her, which is a little crazy to me because she came here super small, like I could carry her with one hand, and now I need both hands to like pick her up and stuff. She can already reach the top of her crate, which is a little insane to me because my dogs back then didn't grow that fast. So yeah, let's proceed to our usual topic, what I've been reading and what I've been watching recently. Since the last time I mentioned a book, I haven't picked up another one. I'm trying to at the moment, but I'm gonna make sure I finish it first before I tell you about it. Let's start with comics because I only have one, Lore Olympus. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it, but it's super popular on webtoon, so you probably have. It's a retelling of Hades and Percy, and I've been following it for such a long time, I might as well tell you that I'm actually reading it. They're actually like one of my favorite Greek mythology couples, so if you guys know like any other Greek mythology retelling about these two, please let me know. That's it for comics, unfortunately. So I finally watched Spiderman, the most recent one. I really enjoyed it. First of all, it's not like I didn't like it, of course I did, but the ending was a little bittersweet for me. Like, it made me a little sad but happy at the same time. I don't know what I felt about the ending. Next, I watched Trolls World Tour, and here's the thing. I didn't really enjoy the first Trolls movie that much. I mean, it was fun, but I don't think I enjoyed it as much as this one. I don't know why, but it's just so fun. Next, I watched Blood Red Sky. I know that's a little different than the movie I mentioned previously, but it's like, it really tells you something about like a mother's love or whatever, but my mom actually really enjoyed it. But it's about like a vampire on a plane, so I feel like that's all I should say about it. I watched like this super short K-drama. It's called Soundtrack Number 1. I have no idea why there's only 4 episodes. I would have wanted to watch more of it, but there's really no reason to add any more episodes. It wrapped up really nicely, so I don't know what I was looking for. I just wanted more. Not more from the story, but more episodes because I actually really enjoyed it. It's a childhood friends to lovers story, so very wholesome. Next, I actually watched this a while back, Heartstopper. and it's so cute. I have like a really bad habit of pausing a lot when I'm feeling a lot of emotions when I'm watching a show or a movie. Like, I just need time to react to what just happened, so I need to pause it. I need to like talk a little bit and then continue, and then pause it again because I'm not ready. That happened way too many times when I watched this series, but it's just so cute. I love the soundtrack as well, and I'm super excited for the second season. Oh, I actually read the comic for this, and it's just so wholesome. I really want to read more of Alice Oseman's stuff. Next, I watched this cartoon called Dead End Paranormal Park. It reminds me of Gravity Falls, but it's set in a more modern world, or it's set in the city, and it's like, it's so nice. I don't know, it talks about a lot of things that cartoons don't really talk about, you know, important things, so it's really nice. For anime, I watched Bubble. It's a movie about bubbles. It's a little predictable for me. I guess I've just watched and read so many stories. I was kind of not surprised with a lot of the things that happened in here. From the beginning, you kind of know where the conflict is gonna be, so I guess that's part of what made it a little predictable for me. But the art was just so beautiful. Next, I watched I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but I watched Beastars again because I'm not sure why. Jujutsu Kaisen 0. It was so good. I'm a little speechless. Storyline, I like the world, I like the power system or whatever, and we got to see Geto be a little more animated, I guess, because in the series he's a little quiet, so in here he's a little more bubbly. That's not like the best term to describe what he was like, but he was a little louder. He talked a lot more, so that was nice to see. And I don't know, and Gojo, you know, that's all I'm gonna say. And lastly, I watched Ahiru no Sora. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but it's a sports anime, and it's about basketball, and it desperately needs a second season. I don't know why it doesn't have a second season, because we need a second season. Where is it? It reminds me of Run with the Wind. If you haven't seen that anime yet, you should go watch it, because it's one of like my favorite anime series ever. Anyway, that's all I have to tell you, I think. I'm hoping I'm not forgetting anything, but yeah, let me know what you've been watching, what you've been reading, what you've been up to lately, how you've been doing in the comments, so we can like chat and catch up. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye!